morning, students. Welcome to your SST class. I am your teacher and today we will study a very important topic, that is air and atmosphere. Okay. So, as we know that we live on planet Earth. But how is life possible on the Earth? Yes, due to presence of atmosphere. Now what is atmosphere? Yes, it is the layer of air around the Earth. Now, what does it provide us with? It provides us with the air to breathe in various gases. And what is the other importance of atmosphere? It regulates the temperature on the Earth. Now, we know the importance of atmosphere, but we know what it is made up of. It is made up of different gases. Now, we will study the composition of gases in the atmosphere. Now, in this pie chart, you can see different gases. Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. These are the three main gases present in the atmosphere required for the survival of life. Other gases are also present in the atmosphere like argon, helium and hydrogen and many other gases. Now, we shall study about these three important gases in detail. Coming to oxygen, the most important gas required by us and all the living being is oxygen. What is the amount of oxygen present in the atmosphere? 21%. Now what is the role of oxygen? Yes, it is required for breathing by living organisms. That is basically human and animal. We breathe in oxygen and that sustains our life. Now, coming to nitrogen, as you can see, it is present in the largest amount, that is 78%. Humans and plants do not directly absorb nitrogen. When we breathe in air, as it is present in the atmosphere, it enters our lungs, but we exhale it out and we do not use it. But plants require it for making their food, but they cannot absorb it directly. So how do they fulfill the need? As we know, soil has some bacteria. Also the roots of plant has some bacteria. These bacteria convert the nitrogen in the form which helps plants to make their food and thus help in their growth. Now, coming to carbon dioxide, it is present at the 0.03% in the atmosphere. What is the most important role of carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide is required by green plant. For what? Yes, for making their food. What is the process known as? Photosynthesis. Now, during photosynthesis, plants use water, carbon dioxide and sunlight. And in turn, it produces out oxygen, which is used up by humans. Now, don't you think that plants are the most important source of oxygen? So, we should avoid cutting of plants. Because if we cut plants a lot, it will create a mass destruction on your planet as well as it will disturb the balance of oxygen. Now, we have studied about composition of atmosphere. It is constituted of gases. Now, these gases, based upon their density and weight, makes up layers in the atmosphere. And those layers make up the structure of atmosphere. So, we will now study distribution of these layers in the atmosphere. Coming on to the second diagram, now we will study what are the layers of atmosphere. The first layer is troposphere. Starting from the surface, the thickness of this layer is about 13 kilometers. What is present in this layer? Yes, all the gases that we breathe is present in this layer. Our weather and phenomena of weather is present here. What are the phenomena? Rainfall, fog, hail and snowfall. And it is present nowhere in other layers. The boundary between troposphere and the next layer, that is stratosphere, is known as tropopause. Coming to stratosphere, the second layer of the atmosphere, it extends from troposphere to about 50 kilometers. Now, as we move up in height, with the height, the temperature increases. Now, what is the reason of increase in temperature? It is due to the presence of ultraviolet rays that are absorbed by ozone layer. Now, next layer is mesosphere. The boundary between stratosphere and mesosphere is stratopause. Mesosphere extends from 50 kilometers starting from stratopause to about 80 to 85 kilometers. All the meteors that enters into the atmosphere burn out in mesosphere. Now here, as we move in height, the temperature decreases or temperature falls. Now coming to the next layer, that is known as thermosphere. It extends from mesosphere to about 400 kilometers. Now here, as we move in height, with the height, temperature rapidly increases. The International Space Station orbits here. Ionosphere is part of this layer. This layer contains electrically charged particles known as ions, which help in radio transmission and also reflect back the radio waves. So, after thermosphere is the outermost layer, that is exosphere. In exosphere, there is hydrogen and helium gas that floats up in the outer space. So, these were the 5 important layers of atmosphere: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. So, today we have studied about composition of atmosphere, which constitutes of 3 main gases: oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. And then these gases helps up in making layers of the atmosphere that makes the structure of atmosphere. I hope you are clear with this concept of air and atmosphere. Thank you.